Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 8, and I can actually say that because this is the second video we're doing on the Spawn Challenge. Now, as you can see, we've got some stuff here, my zoom button. I don't have zoom, apparently. I can't zoom on All the Mods 8 yet. I'll have to find a mod for that. But we've got everything else working, sort of. So yeah, these are the Spawn's submissions. Now, there were more. I'll start off by saying that. For example, there's one over here, the remnants of it. There was a horrific accident or not accident, but a trolling that took place on the server. It got sorted, sort of. It was a bit rough, I'll admit it. But we should be fine for now and in the inevitable future because it's what happens with I guess just communities like this and videos and whatnot. But regardless, some people have come back stronger than ever, if we'll say so, and it is genuinely impressive. Even some of these that don't quite look finished. Obviously, it's around Christmas time, it's around the holidays and whatnot, so I'm not surprised to say the least. I'm not surprised. I'm clearly struggling to word this properly. Long story short, these are Spawn submissions for the All the Mods 8 server that we currently have, and they're gonna go on the server, whichever the winner may be. Now, yeah, that's a submission over there. We'll get to them. Over in the Discord, I don't know, we'll figure out the way to vote over there and determine a winner and whatnot, so I guess stay tuned there. It should be linked in the description, but we'll have a look. Now, moving around is very slow for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just because everything's absolutely massive. Like, what we're looking at right here is insane. Like, these are 5x5 chunks, right? So big buildings. Like, these are massive. They just sort of, I guess, look small, because honestly, we're used to doing our challenges on like one chunk. Usually we'd have like one chunk set up for each base or each build or whatever. These things are massive. So let's get started. Now, first of all, we've got the submission over here. This is from Polly, one of our server admins. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. This is the slab Mark II, Mark III maybe. It's got some, how would you pronounce that? Zirconium gems. Oh, they're actually, yeah. I thought they were like chests, but I think they're just like condensed blocks, you know what I mean? Then we've got a big slab of black concrete that looks beautiful with the shaders. By the way, over-imagined shaders are being used. It's quite nice. You know, it'll get the job done. Let's say you join the server. This is what would happen. You'd spawn here. Yep, there it is. Now, to be fair, hey, listen, hold on. Before we go too crazy, there were rules to this. Let me scroll up a little bit. So the spawn is maximum 5x5. 80 by 80 blocks. Must have at least one entrance and exit. Yep, I think we've got that. Check that off the list. Must have an area where we can display info for new players. Well, area is definitely one thing that this has. So far, so good. No weird, dirty exploit builds or anything. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there. No copying designs from others on the internet. Has anyone else made a platform before? See, I don't know about that one. I'm not sure if it's covered. I don't know. And then the last one is having fun. I'm not sure if... You know what? I would say that they didn't have fun, but this little blue line that goes around, clearly there was some fun. Now, there's obviously these bases. Now, I'm holding them off sort of like a spoiler alert, but don't fret. We're not out of this just yet. There is this. I guess we should... listen, it said maximum size. This is within that maximum size. It's obviously just using one chunk, but hey, it makes it a little bit easier. Here it is. This is it. Nice little platform. This is from Ross. Cool. I mean, genuinely though, simple, gets to the point, plenty of room. Nice. Sure. Yeah. Over here, this is what we're like. Oh, actually, hold on. One thing I should mention. The theme as well for this was sci-fi. So obviously, I'm guessing in order to make this slab sci-fi, we got some sparkly blocks in the sides. In order to make this sci-fi, I mean, it's got some like lights coming through the ground. That's pretty sci-fi. It looks like some sort of sci-fi thing. Sure. Over here, this is very sci-fi. This is phenomenally sci-fi. I'm looking at it and I don't know what to say, to be honest. It is genuinely phenomenal. Now, in terms of the size, these are obviously 5x5s. This is pretty big. Now, here's where it gets a little bit messy, right? So the area is maximum 80 by 80 blocks, 5x5 chunks. Now, you could definitely make the argument. Now, listen, I'm not saying that. Listen. Listen. I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm saying you could make the case if you really wanted to, because basically I'm saying this thing looks incredible, and I'd feel bad for it to be like disqualified out of, out of a technical issue like that. But my point is, you could argue that within the dimensions, the 80 times 80 like is covered. You know what I mean? Like obviously it takes up more chunks, but it doesn't use all this area as well. So you could argue, you know what I mean? Maybe. Regardless, so we'll have a look at it. We'll check it out. On the off chance that it is allowed to be a spawn. Oh, are those like eyes for this thing? It's like a whale submarine. I'm assuming spaceship, but I guess maybe it is just a submarine. It's giving off strong spaceship vibes purely based on the aesthetics, and I'm guessing. Well, I don't really know. I mean, obviously, it's like this thing doesn't exist as far as I'm aware in the real world. So you could argue that it's either one of those things, that it's a submarine or that it's a spaceship, I guess. In terms of an entrance and exit, that's sort of what I'm looking for at the moment. And I'll be honest, hey, I'm struggling. I don't really know where that would be. This, by the way, this might just not be a submission for the spawns, and I should make that clear because this is from Mystic Dragon's team, and so's this one over here. So it's possible this is just a build, but I kind of don't care. I want to look at it regardless. You know, the more I look at it, the more I think that it's not actually a spawn build. Okay, well I'll tell you what. Oh, but then there's like sci-fi stuff in there. Listen, I can't find an entrance, nor can I find an exit. So maybe we leave it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What's this stuff? A trapdoor? Oh, boom. We found ourselves an entrance and exit. I'm going to have to give myself perms here. Boom, boom. Okay. This place is beautiful. This is genuinely a pretty beautiful base. Or spawn, or ship, or submarine, or whatever. Plenty of room to like slap machines down. Obviously, we've got like the engine in the middle, which is pretty cool. I do like the design of that. Yeah, massive engine. It's got like lights showing almost like a... You could have this flow, as in have the lights toggle on and off, probably like with some entangled blocks and whatnot. Massive bay doors down here. Well, not bay doors, but what could be. You know what I mean? Like it sort of feels like that. We've always got ladders going down. Very beautiful base. Like, I keep saying, I'll probably end up saying base for all of these things we look at, just because that's what I'm used to saying. But if you were to make this into a base, it's pretty incredible. I guess is the only thing to say here. I'll tell you what. I know I'm going through this pretty fast, but I kind of don't think it is one of the spawn submissions. So I'm sort of just like skimming through it. Regardless, though, there's so much going on, and I guess it's got ladders everywhere, and realistically, those are exits and entrances. So yeah. I don't know. I'll feel bad if it's not. Regardless, I mean, you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Now, another important thing as we keep going here is, obviously, I'm not going to be picking a winner. I didn't even organize this event and stuff. So in terms of this video, for future events, there won't always be a video. I'll try to have a video whenever I can, but it's not a guaranteed thing. So if this is very janky, I'm hoping that it's not affecting anything. You know what I mean? Like if I miss something over there, I guess don't let it influence you if there's better pictures of the actual base in the submissions. For example, this might not actually be the finished submission. They might have built it in single player and they're going to come and give us the schematic or something. So the end results are going to be over in the Discord. So this thing is incredible, by the way. It took me a while before when I was looking at it from a distance. Like from here, I was like, how are they diagonal blocked? But I guess it does make sense that they're literally just placed diagonally. I'm not sure the purpose. I feel like this is clearly... Oh, well, actually, I was going to say clearly a work in progress, but you could argue that it's not. Because, I mean... Well, I guess the issue is that there's no real clear way up here, unless there are elevators that I can't see, which I suppose is possible. I'm just walking into walls here. From an artistic standpoint, this thing is beautiful. I will definitely say that. From a spawn point, it's kind of a bit... confusing. I don't think this is finished. If it is meant to be a spawn submission, especially with like the gaps. Oh, but I guess that sort of looks like it's the beacons holding it up. I really don't know. But they do have things covered, as in terms of room for having, messages and portals and whatnot, I imagine. But I do not have a clue how this thing's meant to work. I feel like I'm missing... Let's toggle off shaders real quick. Am I missing something obvious? Is there like a ladder somewhere or an elevator system? Because the elevators you can camouflage in blocks, so I'm sort of like, is there one of those? Once again, I can't tell. I can't tell. There might be. We might never know. And then we also have this. This is clearly some sort of work in progress. There's these pillars. I feel like I've seen this design multiple times. Not this exact design, but the sort of pillars shaped like this. So these 3D pillars that go diagonal and then up. I've seen these a few different times. I don't know where though. I think in MC Eternal, believe it or not. It could have been All the Mods 6, but I think it was MC Eternal. Someone made a massive base like this using the builder doohickey. Anyhow, over here we'll toggle shaders back on. I thought this thing wasn't finished, which it kind of doesn't look like it is. Obviously, there's some more mountain that needs to be filled around here, but sure, that can be done probably with a copy paste gadget. You know what I mean? But then I saw this. I didn't see this to begin with, but this actually has really high hopes because when stuff happens during Christmas, it's sort of like Nether portal will go here. Yeah, very cool. Oh, framed floorboards. Oh, so they're not actually like full. Oh, that's really weird. Okay. Sure. Very strange. But yeah, my point was that like some of these, I feel bad if people like go away for the holidays and they can't finish the stuff. We did give these a few extra weeks, so it wasn't actually meant to finish around Christmas. But because there was some incidents earlier. Mineshaft to station crash. Station crash. This is really cool. Whoa. Listen, I expected many things. Whatever that was, I did not. What was that? Was that a warp portal? Can I go back through? I don't think it was. I feel like I would have seen if it was a warp portal. Maybe it was. What do we have? Frame slope blocks, frame prism corners. Oh, listen. That is pretty cool. So listen, spoiler alert. Clearly there's like, what do you call it? Like something out here in terms of like a building around this. Like, look at where we are on the map. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay, I get you. We're inside of the mountain. So we're inside of that black cube that you saw that was going to be encased in the mountain. So that's what we're in. And this is looking like we're in space. So it looks like we're in a space station. You look out the windows, you can't really see. There's like stars out there or some sort of lights. You come over here. Sorry as well if I sound a bit nasally. Obviously, the weather, right? Hay fever and whatnot. What's going on here? Oh, there's like a catwalk. We got some antennas. Oh, it looks like solar panels. This is really creative. I really like. Honestly, if this thing was fully encapsulated from the outside, this would be near perfect in terms of like creativity, scientificness, sci-fi. I mean, like I don't know what to say. In terms of the check marks, unique. I mean, it looks pretty unique. Obviously, it's within the spawn little platform there. I'm trying to think of the other things. Entrance and exit. So far, we've found an entrance. We just need to find the exit now. Obviously, I guess, yeah, we're going to follow these lines. A bunch of sci-fi stuff. I guess you don't really need to know how any of this works. Half of this stuff probably isn't even doing anything, but it looks cool. And that's half the challenge. Is there like a hidden door here? No, I think this is literally just like a solar panel out there. I'm a massive fan of what I am witnessing. So this is the control panel. Okay, so there you go. Entrance, exit. Oh, you exit out of this part. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. So it's not a nether portal area, it's an exit. Cool. So is there clearly a portal here? It gets me before I don't even know where I'm meant to be looking. Okay, cool. So through the orange is the way out. We would definitely need signage placed up here to direct people because a new player who drops in and spawns in this place, they're going to be lost. They're going to be, I just want to play Minecraft, you know? I'm scared to walk everywhere because I'm going to get teleported. So there's like droppers and fences and stuff. Bunk beds. Some sort of monitor. Oh, you know what? I guess if it's like limited where they can go, they sort of only have a few choices, right? They can sort of go that way or that way. How does this work? I'm guessing you have to interact. So I guess we just open it. And then we've got a cool little diner. Oh, we've got... Okay, so very nice. Very, very nice. So you spawn in here. You get all your rules. You're like, oh, info and rules. Oh, cool. You're like, oh, this is pretty cool. Where am I? What? There's some sloped blocks already. You get introduced to modded. This is really nice. There's monitors here. I don't know if these show anything or if they're meant to or what, but they could. They're there. They could. They're definitely sci-fi. This is it, obviously without shaders, because I guess shaders might be doing a lot of work, but I mean, it still looks really cool without shaders. And yeah, so you can walk down here. Obviously, nothing really happens here. Red. Oh, here you go. So you walk down here and you get told. Red is for the rules and info, and then orange is for the escape pods. So you're like, oh, well, I've got to go to the escape pods. You follow orange. You're like, whoa, look at that. You walk out, boom, and you're out here. That's really cool. I really enjoyed that. What I like about that is I really didn't expect it. I thought there was going to be like a room in there or at least something. The teleporting adds just that little extra magic. The exit's a little weird, I will say. Oh, no, I guess it sort of makes sense. Because you're in an escape pod. And so it's like it's crashed into the side of this mountain and you crawl up out of it sort of thing. Once again, the fact that the casing isn't completed makes me think that there might have been more to this story in terms of the creative expression. Oh, that's awesome. Now listen, I've clearly been saving this to last because this looks to be complete. In Discord, it is submitted as a completed build. This thing is spectacular. This is obviously without shaders as well. Toggle these bad boys on and this thing just lights up like the 4th of July. That was my American accent. So, in terms of entrance and exit, I imagine this is the entrance and the exit. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. So we've got some domes. Luckily, they built out of this one, or else it would definitely look a little bit weird. And it's lucky the symmetric... What am I trying to say? They made it symmetrical. Basically, what I'm saying is that they almost looked like it was going to be something else. But we'll continue. So we've got some skulk floors, making use of the new version of Minecraft this Modpack plays in, so that's pretty fun. And this is just beautiful. I don't know what to tell you. So, what I will say though is from the experience of a new player, right? If they spawn, I don't know where they're going to spawn. I guess we'll figure that out. Is it clear what's where and where's what? Maybe. Well, I guess that's half of the experience. You've got some enchanting tables. You've got I guess just the back of the the board that you can walk behind. You've obviously got your rules and your info and stuff. Cool. If you walk down this direction, there's a pearl. So obviously there's some sort of portal stuff going on. Whoa. This looks really cool. So these are obviously end portals. We've got crazy marked pillars. We've got like laser drills that it looks like. It almost looks like, I don't know if they're drills or if it's meant to be like they're keeping the portal active because it's like it's a sci-fi base. We've got some magma cubes being farmed, I guess, some different mobs and whatnot. Very cool. Oh, there's more. So we've got Enderman. Oh, we've got like ones from each biome sort of thing. I don't even know what that is. Not a clue. It's clearly... I wonder if they're from the other. Listen, I haven't played All the Mods 8 yet, so I'm not sure what is new, to be honest. I don't know what's different from All the Mods 7, which is partly why I'm doing this video instead of starting with whatever the new series is going to be. We'll jump through, see where we go. Listen, I can't help it. I see a portal, I jump in it. It's pretty simple stuff. You spawn here. There's quite a few... This is naturally spawning, right? This is... Yeah, okay. So this is an aviary. So there's... Wow. This has nothing to do with the spawn challenge. I'm just experiencing it. Okay. Where are the birds? Or are these like... That's definitely a creeper. Yep, okay. Christmas creeper. Skeletons with guardians as heads. And then a bunch of phantoms. Yeah, we don't want to be here. Cool. Cool, okay. Let's hop back through, if it'll let me. Oh, I've got the jetpack on. Alright. Oh, yeah, end screen. Oh, yeah, everything's good. Yep, thank you for the game. Yep, thank you. Yep. Okay, so let's go back here. Bear with me. Here we are. Okay, so, clearly, that's pretty cool. I definitely like that portal room. Because it is good to have, like, a central end portal, I guess, for people to use. I guess it depends on how you play, really. So then we have two other directions. We have this place, which Has a picture of a player. Take one set. So I'm guessing this would attempted. What's the word? This would try to be like a communal thing. Now I'll be honest. This probably won't last more than one person. I would join and I'd just take all this stuff. I'd be like, I'm set. Don't have to make an iron set of armor anytime soon. But it's a generous thought. So down here, what would this be? What is this room? What are these? Blocks of silver. We've got some black concrete. Oh, is that the shadow from this? No, is it? Oh, I think it is. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. Anyhow, we'll head up here. So, what is this? Reinforced black stained glass on top of the ender chests. We've obviously got a beacon down here. But why? I don't know what this is. Is this an altar of some sort? Additional lights? I don't think it is. Got lasers everywhere. There's some blood. I not a clue. Genuinely not a clue. Oh, yep, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe, yeah. No, not a clue. I was gonna try to think of something. Don't know, not a clue. Down here we have, I assume the Nether. I assume the Ever Bright and Ever Dawn, or Ever Dusk, Ever Dawn, who knows. And then I don't know, some berries. Okay, so, the berries are on the. Hey, you can't do us like that. You can't have the berries on the right side and the Nether on the left, and then flip it around. Anyhow, we've got the mining dimension. We've got some frog lights. Frog lights? What the hell? What's a frog light? We've got portals. Oh, is this the Twilight Forest? There we go. That makes sense. Got the Twilight Forest. We've got the Ever Dawn and Ever Bright. Beautiful. We've got some pipes, I guess, holding them together. I don't think they're actually piping anything. And then the Nether portal is just insane. Glowing ostrum, glowing steel, and then some frame blocks and whatnot to make use of some corners and curves. Very nice. Genuinely, very, very nice. Now, from the inside, what do we see? We see some towers. Oh! Radar station. Is there a way to get to the one over here? Maybe. Oh, and I didn't even notice the satellite dish. I saw this before, and you might have noticed I kept looking up, and like even when I looked at the towers, I was like, I swear there was a satellite dish or a radar dish. That's really cool. I like that. Oh, and it's like aiming to. I don't know if it's aiming at the sun or the reactor or whatever that is, or whether it's just like whether it's shooting them. I don't know. Not a clue. But I do want to. I guess we'll walk in here. We didn't really check out this. These are cozy. Yeah, these are really cozy rooms. So I'm guessing these two offer a different enchanting experience. Maybe no. Not a clue. Not a clue. But there's two of them. The fabric carpet's really nice. Okay. We need to check out this room and then we're pretty much done. So we'll go through here. Oh, and we get some greenery, some rubberwood trees, some Mia trees, Maya trees, Mia. Oh, I think I also heard that there's like secrets around the map. Oh, do you reckon? Hold on. Listen, if this is a secret, that'll be really fun. But if it is, we might not look for more, just so that like people have a chance to look. So this guy here can let you shrink, and then we can, in theory, walk through here. Yeah, there's a chest. Oh, cool. Oh, that's fun. I've just ruined the whole map. Okay. I'm sure there's more though, so I guess keep an eye out as we walk around to see if you can spot a little secret. I felt it. I was like, I don't know about that. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm guessing we go up there, or you know what? No. We don't want to look for secrets. That'll be something fun for everyone else to do. So we come up here. There's obviously another metal door that we can open up. Or we can at least ring the doorbell. Oh. Okay. Hold on. How do we? Oh, there we go. There. Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm ruining secrets. We must. I'll tell you what. I'll walk until it needs me to use like the shrinking tool again, because I'm sure it will, right? Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, and then you can crash through here. I don't know if there's a secret anywhere else in here, but this is fun. Nonetheless, I guess maybe this barrel. Oh my god. Okay. I'm ruining everything. Okay. I'll tell you what. We're not going to go into anything that looks like it's a secret. All right. Oh, wait. So yeah, that goes to the satellite dish. How do I get into this thing? We'll go to the... we might not be able to. It might not be a go-inable thing. It might just be a visual spectacle, because a spectacle is definitely one way to describe this. This does look beautiful. I mean, the whole thing looks beautiful. It always stuns me how not just how good people are at building, but how much time this takes. Like, you know what's horrible as well? Allegedly, listen, I'm not running the thing. One winner. One. One winner. Yep. One. I think fan voted winner, so definitely gonna need you guys to help on this one. This, by the way, is why I didn't want to be responsible for not only like running the event, but also like voting and organizing and picking winners and stuff, because I wouldn't be able to. I would not be able to. But man, that's impressive. So yeah, I think that's it. In terms of once again the rules, I'm pretty sure everything's in here. It's within the 5x5. Oh, what's this? Is that a tree hanging off the edge? Disqualified. Anyhow, you get the idea. I mean, it's clearly sci-fi. If it wasn't sci-fi enough, they chucked in a satellite dish. That gets the job covered. This one was a surprise though. I'm not gonna lie. When I looked in here, I'm like, okay, this sort of looks like the main one that's been completed. And then yeah, wow, that really took me away. Cool. I've looked around. I've teleported around to pretty much all the claims. I guess there's this over here. We can see if there's like a circular base around here, but no, there's just a giant crater. But yeah, in terms of the bases, I think that's it. I think we're good. So yeah, hey, I'll tell you what. Feel free to head over to Discord and I don't think we have voting up at the moment. Like, I don't know how we're voting. I'm not sure. I think what's happening is there's an event submissions channel. So for your bases that you've got, wherever they are, even if they're in single player or something, your spawns that you've made, you can make a little thread in there, a post with I guess screenshots of your submission, and then I don't know. Oh, actually, you can vote in there. You can do reactions there. So maybe that'll be the way to do it. It'll just be whoever gets the most upvotes in that little page. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be an announcement specifying the exact circumstances there. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for taking the time to build these crazy spawns in the base. We're going to have a lot more challenges happening on the servers. Not just Old Mods 8, but any other server that we have running, we're going to be setting up challenges for. I honestly really, really enjoy this concept. The concept of just seeing what people do, because like it's incredible. Like, I don't know. You discover things. You learn like crazy, and it's so good for like inspiration for like getting some ideas. It's really cool. I'm excited to do more. I'm hoping that we get some more done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Obviously, massive thanks. Have I even said who built this base? This was Donovan D in Discord. Obviously, Mystic Dragon in the server, and then this one's clearly from Lil Beans in the top right. And then obviously we checked this one. This one was Wolfpack's one. I don't know if that's done. I'm not sure if there's a way into those things. And then obviously we've got Ross's one over here, Polly's slab, and then over here we had another one from Mystic Dragon. Yeah, speechless. I keep trying to like think of a word to say. I can't. These things I don't think are part of it. Are these obviously? Oh well, I guess maybe it's like this house belongs to the owner of the giant submarine, the giant space submarine. I don't know, or it's just some creative liberties. Nevertheless, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, is that an entrance? No, I think the entrances are on the top. Yeah, the other thing is to think about it in like the server's perspective. Like, you spawn in this thing and then like you climb up through a trapdoor and you're in an actual world, not just a flight land, and like, I don't know, the world's your oyster. Alright, yeah. Alright, goodbye.